Yo, chat. Yo, chat.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Moves around to clear up the vision. Slings it downfield. No other words, that was just a terrible throw.
And I'd like to see the receivers do a better job fighting to get open on that scramble play. The quarterback's flushed out. He's working to his left. You now need to break the route off. You got to run with him. Someone's got to go down the boundary. Someone's got to come back to the quarterback and give him a place to go with the ball.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. You know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. You got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first rounder in the future.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. A shot toward the end zone. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. On the move, he fires. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing. Execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Gonna run it. It's locked. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that was a dangerous play. You can tell, didn't really get his feet set, just floating backwards, and what happens, that thing hangs up in the air, and the defense almost had the opportunity to get that pick, but they just dropped the ball, hit him right in the hands, too.
Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab, got the conversion and still going. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets in the air, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And back to the air on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously,
fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
On the run, it's Love. Got the first down and still on his feet. Turning it on. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Irish. The defense putting points on the board.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. get this drive started from their own 26. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Tate. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Floating away. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires on the move. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be fourth down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's got the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on third down. Quick strike complete. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Got his man. Going for the goal line. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Tate. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Tight end getting vertical. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Notre Dame right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. To the air on second down. Unleashes one. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to make
a shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making the play, forcing the incompletion.
from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Hey, gang.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Giving that belt out, man. Giving that belt out, man.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Go in there, Mark. You okay?
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Fires down.
No, sir. That's a butt to the house, cuz. Like, all that petting the ball and shit, bro. Catch the fucking ball.
Like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no...
There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the...
You would think that once you came back, you know what I'm saying?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more...
And I get ball next, too.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Throwing on the run. He's got it. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining.
He ain't even had to call a timeout.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass.
That's it.
They finally made the
He
stop,
came down
and
too
that'll
far.
bring
That's what
those
happened.
halftime